Hello there. Hi, everybody. It's Woodhouse RPG here once again. We are taking a very, very long look at the Nintendo Direct, which you can see here, or is it here? I forget which exactly. But we're going to be having a look at the Nintendo Direct, which will be beginning very, very shortly. Hopefully, there's going to be lots of RPG news that we can salivate over. Along the number of games that I'm hoping for, I have a list. We're hoping to see Advance Wars 2, 1 and 2, Reboot. Potentially Front Mission 2. I'm hoping for that one. That we haven't heard anything from them for a long time, so I'm hoping that'll come up. I'm wondering if there might be an Octopath Traveller 2 demo announced today. That game's coming out in, I think, 2 weeks' time, which is usually when Nintendo likes to, or Square even, likes to put out their demos. So there's a good hope for that as well. More Fire Emblem Engage DLC. I finished Engage a couple of days ago. Whilst it's not my favorite game in the world, I did pay for the DLC, so I'm hoping to get something out of that. And then we get into the slightly more tenuous chicanery sort of part of the what I'm hoping for. We have the Final Fantasy IX remake that I think we're going to be hearing something about sometime this year. I'm hoping that might be today. You never know. The Final Fantasy Tactics remake, again, it might happen. It could happen. You never know. And then there's the R-Type Tactics remake that actually was announced, I think, a couple of months ago. There's a good chance we might actually hear something about that. There's some stuff been going on. I always thought that there was actually a release date scheduled for that, but I've been told otherwise. And some Googling has pointed out that no, we haven't actually had anything from that since before Christmas. So there's actually a fairly decent chance we'll hear something about that. Then there's the more likely things that are going to happen. We're going to see some non-RPG things, which sucks, obviously. We will have to put up with those things. And then, of course, there is the Breath of the Wild 2 trailer that we're almost definitely going to see. What's that game called again? It's Breath of the Wild 2 Tears of the Kingdom. I saw a meme earlier on saying that that's going to be Tears of the Kingdom. We now have 1,800 Kurok seeds for you to find. That is all. And then they'll just end. It's not 40 minutes. It's just them saying, hey, there are going to be 1,800 of these suckers. Go find them. End of transmission. I mean, if that happens, there will be sadness, obviously. Oh, hang on. Nope, that's right. I'm just making sure that this is all correct. We still have a couple of minutes to go before we start. Hopefully the volume's going to work. Let's just bring something up quickly. Yeah, let's watch some 30 Rock for a second.
Hey, how does an adult make new friends?
How does an adult make new friends? That's actually a very good question. If anyone actually knows how an adult makes new friends, please let me know. I am in the market for new friends. Hey, Stephen, how's it going? I long for the day when we receive news of a Shining Force reboot on a Nintendo Direct event. Who knows? Today might be that day, Steve. It might be that day. Hopefully it is. Hopefully somebody has actually bought that Shining Force Heroes mobile game and has actually made something with it. I know that that's not everybody's cup of tea, but at this point, I think anyone who's upset about the fact that it's a mobile game needs to get a grip and just be glad that something is being made with a Shining Force name on it. Yeah. Shining Force, man. The thing that started me doing these YouTube things. I have great love for, if anyone's watching this and normally doesn't watch my stuff anymore because it's not Shining Force related, I do love that game. But Shining Force 2, maybe a lot less so for Shining Force 1, but I have love for that game. I have lots of love for that game. But as soon as Sega starts making something new that has the Shining Force name about it and it's a strategy RPG, I will be all over that. But they haven't released one for over a decade at this point, so you know, there's no one making content for that stuff, and for good reason, unfortunately. So until that changes, there's going to be no content from this channel. I know that Nihil does some stuff that's more like widespread because he covers all of the Shining games. I don't have that same reverence for those other games, so I don't cover them. Crap! I dropped my pen. Ugh. Man. So, I'll scream and run around the house if there is any SF news. Mate, I'll be right there with you. If that happens, if that's the actual case, then I'm right there with you, my friend. Because it's been long enough, hasn't it? We've suffered for long enough. When was the last Shining Force game? When was the last Shining Force game? I remember Resonance Refrain, so that's 2018. That's 5 years ago. I don't remember this. I'm wondering if it's from... Oh, look at this. The game has been cancelled due to 90% of the layoffs from Vesper Inc. I didn't know about that. Numerous delays and low funding for the game. Sucks to be Vesper, I guess. Oh, a Triangle Strategy sequel would be very good, actually. I'd be very happy to hear about that. Oh, are we starting? Are we starting? I think we're starting. Steve, if you could do me a favor and just let me know how my volume compares to the on-screen volume, please. If I'm too low or too loud, just let me know, please. Wait, is this... Oh, this is going to be Pikmin, isn't it? Pikmin 4. I've never played any of the Pikmin games. I feel like I might like them. But, I mean, there's so many games to play these days. I mean, the Steam Next Fest going on. Like, there are so many games. And a game that I might like just doesn't get the time of day from me. Cheers, mate. Cheers. Cheers, Forbes. Thanks for that. I don't know, have you guys ever played any of these Pikmin games? I've heard they're very good, but... That is a flying tomato, okay. Tentacles. The Japanese are a thing for tentacles that I will never understand. I love the Japanese people, but... These games kind of remind me of, like, Lemmings. I don't know if you guys ever played any of those games. I loved Lemmings 1 and 2 on the Amiga back in the 90s. It's obviously slightly more sophisticated than that, but I don't know. I'm going to see if I can get the settings up. There we go. It's running at 480p, which we can do a bit better than that. Cool, we'll just sacrifice these guys so that we can walk across water like Jesus. What the hell is that thing? Okay, I didn't realize it was quite this weird. Cool. Wait, is this a boss fight? I didn't realize it was that kind of game. Wait, is that this alien thing's nutsack? Like, what are we looking at? Yeah, weird game. Legend of the Zoom Beanies. No, I never played that. You remember Lemmings from GoldenEye 4 player? I'm not making the connection on that one, Forbes, but I mean, I never really played GoldenEye, to be honest with you, so...
Hello, everyone. I'm Shinya Takahashi, and I'll be your guide for today's Nintendo Direct.
Give us RPGs, Takahashi-san!
That was the latest trailer for Pikmin 4.
Great, don't care, move on. Let's keep it going, come on. We got 40 minutes to fill with RPGs, and we don't have time for Pikmin. I'm sorry. I know people, like, put their heart and soul into making this, but it's not what I'm here for, so let's keep it moving, come on. Yes.
This new hero is a real gem.
Okay.
Introducing Volume 3 of the Xenoblade Chronicles 3 Expansion Pass DLC.
Right. Excellent. So, we're starting strong with an RPG I've never played. Should I play Xenoblade Chronicles 3? And do I need to have played the first two?
That can bestow various effects. Challenge battles with roguelike elements are also being added. Select only one character and battle wave after wave of enemies. For every win, you'll earn more heroes and special abilities.
Okay.
Rack up victories with your heroes and set your sights on the final stage. You might also get special in-game outfits as a reward. And coming in Volume 4 later this year.
Tell me why! Is this really what you want? Nothing's gonna get through to him.
Oh, I'd forgotten about this. I'd forgotten about the voices being English like that. Yeah.
The Xenoblade Chronicles 3 game launches on the Nintendo Switch system February 15th.
Man. Okay. Samba de Amigo. Oh my god.
3, 2, 1.
Again, never played Samba de Amigo. I had friends that played it and they loved it. How do you even... I suppose... Yeah, Joy-Con controllers. It's probably not going to be quite the same as the actual, like, maracas that... the controllers that you had. But they're not a bad simulation of that, I suppose.
But the unexpected might happen, so stay on your toes. Why not dance with a friend to predict your compatibility in Love Checker? Make sure to show up in style, too.
That is a great banana outfit.
In World Party. Those with the lowest scores in each round will be eliminated. Keep the beat and aim for first place.
Man, it's sad when you see like gameplay footage for a like Dreamcast game, and there is active slowdown on the Switch version. That's not ideal.
Party Central shimmies onto Nintendo Switch this summer.
Cool. I mean, people want to play those games still, so giving them a version of that is a good thing.
Welcome to Fashion Dreamer.
Oh, this is all, guys. Look at me in my hoodie. You know, in my pajama bottoms and my hoodie. I'm all over this game.
You're in luck. Tons of people are seeking the latest trends.
What are these lifeless doll eyes that I'm seeing from these people? Holy crap.
Or suggest new outfits for them to grow as an influencer.
Oh no. As an influencer, do I need to play this game?
Choose from over 1,000 design options. Then add a personal touch to give your item a final flourish.
Oh goody.
You can get the items other people are wearing by liking them.
I mean, I know I gave like Pikmin 4 a hard time for taking up, you know, the runtime of this Nintendo Direct. I take it all back, Pikmin. I'd have 1,000 Pikmins if we could move on from this particular game.
Got an eye for fashion? Then get styling.
Oh,
when
goody.
Fashion Dreamer debuts exclusively on Nintendo Switch this year.
I mean, that has phone game written all over it, doesn't it? What's it doing on the... Well,
Delve into these
God, can you imagine
dark
charging
worlds.
like $40 for that?
Dracula's Castle beckons in this new paid DLC for the
Dead
roguelite
Cells.
action platformer. Dead
I really
Cells.
like Dead Cells. I always found like I
Venture
was
through the castle's
not quite good
hellish
enough
halls and
to
outskirts
get
alongside
far in
Victor
it, though.
Belmont and Alucard, leading up to a showdown with Death and Dracula himself. Wield the Vampire Killer and other iconic weapons as you vanquish legions of monsters and
I should
frenetic
play some
combat.
more Dead Cells at some point.
12 original covers and 51 songs from the Castlevania series accompany you during your quest in Dead Cells. Return to Castlevania, sinking its teeth into Nintendo Switch March 6th. Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop.
Nice.
Enter a new grid in this narrative puzzle adventure set within the Tron universe.
Really?
Uncover
Huh.
dangerous truths and retrieve what was lost as you navigate through a perilous world. Your decisions and the alliances
I
you
noticed
forge
that these
will
characters
impact your
have...
journey
Oh, I was
and
just
the
about to say they
entire
don't have
server.
faces. But
Tron
hey, there we go.
Identity launches first for consoles on Nintendo Switch this April.
I was wondering if they had the Jeff Bridges
there?
faces, but they obviously don't.
Wait, is that? Well, that can't be good. The time-bending murder mystery Ghost
Oh,
Trick
Ghost Trick.
returns in
I never
HD.
played this. I
After
always wanted
kicking
to,
the
though.
bucket and
It
becoming a
it
ghost,
was
you can
really well
possess
reviewed
and
at the
control
time.
Objects. With your powers, you can even help others, like this woman, and change any ill-fated,
Dude. You killed that
Ghost
guy with a
Trick,
bike.
Phantom Detective. Spirits onto Nintendo Switch this summer.
Okay. I mean, you could just emulate the old game.
2 connected worlds, 1 suspenseful thriller.
Do people really care about Tron? I liked Tron originally. That sequel was pretty bad though. Oh my god! Yep, that's the face that matches that really rugged sounding voice.
現実がコピーされた世界。すごい。ここ本当に仮想空間なの？
What is this game? Oh, is this the new Professor Layton? Is this what this is?
最初から違和感があった。この事件の犯人はお前だ。
Maybe it's a Phoenix Wright game.
おとなしくしろ。
Objections! Wait, there's combat. Professor Layton doesn't kill people.
宝石強奪未遂で現行犯逮捕する。面白くなるよ。ハーバードがカラフル猫ちゃんになってる。何が起こった？
誰かがデータを置き換えたんだ。
This is really odd,
警察のシステムに潜入し。
but it could actually be a lot of fun.
それって完全に犯罪だぞ。
I'm sure he said puzzle game somewhere, but I haven't seen a single puzzle yet.
この狂った街で。
All I'm seeing is an action RPG game. Not that that's a bad thing, but
豚どもは一匹残らず排除する。
Once upon a time, there was a witch and a demon. Experience Bayonetta's origins.
I was gonna say, that looks like Bayonetta.
Seeking the power to rescue her imprisoned mother, she ventures deep into the Avalon Forest ruled by fairies.
I'm going to that forest. I'm
That-
going to become a witch.
that's actually a pretty good sound like for adult.
There, she'll encounter the
Bayonetta,
otherworldly
actually.
demon Cheshire. You'll control both witch and demon at the same time. Harness
Huh.
Cereza's
This
magic
actually looks really
and
good.
Cheshire's ferocity to travel through this mysterious and dangerous forest. They'll need to work together in battle as well.
Oh, is this a co-op game?
Cereza cannot attack and can only support Cheshire by magically binding enemies. Hold an enemy in place while Cheshire attacks.
If this is a co-op game, this is great. I need something to play with my daughter.
Strategically use each character's abilities to win battles. The duo will gain strength as they continue their journey. By obtaining more powers, new paths can be opened, and battles can be more easily swayed in your favor. can Cereza and Cheshire find their happily ever after?
Cheshire, let's go!
Bayonetta Origins, Cereza and the Lost Demon prowls onto the
okay.
Nintendo Switch system.
That might be worth a
March
look.
17th. Pre-orders are available now on Nintendo eShop.
How was that?
Not enough
Next,
RPGs,
please take a look
Takashi-san.
at this.
Yes, please. Splatoon. Okay. Yep. Don't care about that. That Bayonetta game looks interesting though. I'd be really interested to see if that was like a co-op game. It didn't seem like both characters were moving at the same time though, so maybe it's not. I'll be interested to see what the control scheme for that is though. The hell was that? Was that a Tanuki? That is a big Tanuki. Holy crap. Great, okay. Again, heard good things, never played it. It's not my thing. Nah.
This paid DLC includes 2 waves of content.
2 waves of
The
content.
first wave is Inkopolis.
Nobody
Make
cares,
this
man. Let's move on.
splat-tastic place from the original Splatoon game, your stomping grounds.
Great, okay.
This is Booyah Base. It's got some pretty nifty weapons and gear. You might spot a few familiar faces alongside.
I mean,
new
I'm getting
shopkeepers.
older, but does anyone actually say nifty anymore?
Same as the ones in
Is that one of these
Splatsville.
cyclical
So
things
shop
where, like,
wherever
it's
your
come back
vibes are strongest.
and everyone says nifty now?
Salmon Run.
I'm too old to follow the common trends nowadays.
And amiibo functionality all work in the same way here too.
Damn, has that guy got like an urchin on his head?
The Squid Sisters will also perform here during Splatfests.
Obviously.
Need a mix
Have you
of
guys heard
old
that
school
they actually do
freshness?
like real life
Then head over to Inkopolis.
like concerts with people dressed like these people, like these characters?
The first
and, like, they're
wave of this
really,
paid
really popular.
DLC launches this spring.
The world's an amazing place. I mean, if those people love that stuff, more power to them, honestly. It's not my thing, but
What's this?
what is this? It's more Squid Splatoon stuff, isn't it? Yeah. Also, what the hell is with these squid girls, like, being all caked up, by the way? Like, they've all got dump truck butts on them. It's really odd. Side order. Side order ass. Oh my god. Rule 34 is going to have a field day with that.
Wave 1 Inkopolis launches this spring. Wave 2 Side Order will launch in the future.
Cool. Okay. Moving on, please.
The Splatoon 3 expansion pass. will
Well,
be
we're
available
16
later
minutes
today
in, so almost
on
halfway
Nintendo
through,
eShop.
and we've not really seen anything amazing yet.
Many people have played Splatoon 3 since its launch. Thank you all very much.
No problem. I'm not one of
We
them.
hope players will be able to enjoy the game even more with the upcoming paid expansion pass.
You gotta tell them that
Please
it's
look forward
paid,
to
haven't you,
more information
Takashi-san?
about Splatoon
It's
3
not
in
a
the
free
future.
expansion pass. You gotta pay
Let's
for
see
that
some
shit.
more Nintendo Switch headlines.
Yes, please.
Adventure
Illusion
awaits
Island.
Mickey and
Huh.
friends on Illusion Island.
Okay.
Mickey Mouse, Minnie Mouse, Donald Duck, and Goofy.
Disney have these old characters and they
Embark
don't
on
seem
a
to be
new
doing very
adventure
much
to
with them,
find
so
three
it's probably a good
magical
thing that they are
books
doing
and
something
save
now.
The mysterious island of Monoth.
Oh, wait.
Run,
Oh, okay.
jump,
So it's just a platform.
and swing to
Eh.
explore every nook and cranny of the island.
It's interesting that the characters are so zoomed out, though. It's
By unlocking special abilities, you can reach new places and find secret areas.
okay.
Cross large chasms with boost jump. Ground pound barriers to open new
Ground pound?
spaces.
What?
Glide through the air to
Mini-Mass can't ground pound.
and hidden areas. Each
Goofy.
character's personality shines through.
Okay, so speaking of co-op games, this obviously looks like it is. Is this speedrunners? What's going on here?
Play leapfrog
Where they can hug.
jumps, or drop a rope to lend a hand.
I want
Together
Mickey
to
and
save
Goofy
Mono,
to hug.
and you might discover new paths.
This is speedrunners.
While exploring the island, you'll meet unusual allies.
Anyone ever play
and dangerous
speedrunners?
foes.
This is exactly what this game is, just
Study
with
their
Disney
movements
characters.
carefully to figure out the secrets to victory. Join
Okay, Mickey
and
Mouse just
friends
killing
on a
people like it's
high-flying
Kingdom Hearts
adventure
again.
In Disney Illusion Island, swinging onto Nintendo Switch July 28th.
Mickey in the Blind Forest.
Pre-orders
Yeah, pretty
begin
much.
today
Hey,
on
how's it going,
Nintendo
Ruffle Mad?
eShop. More emblems are on the way.
Here we go. First thing.
New emblems are coming.
New emblems. Who we getting?
Fire Emblem Engage Expansion Pass DLC.
To fill out the already too big.
Includes Hector, Emblem of
Oh,
Strength,
Hector. Yeah.
Raise defense and unleash
There are already too many
counterattacks.
people, by the way, in Fire Emblem Engage. So,
Cast magic spells over a
is he from
wide
Awakening? You're gonna find me. Oh, I know she's from Fates,
area.
Camilla.
Emblem of Revelation.
There's a couple of reasons I remember her.
To hinder enemies. Wave 3 includes
Oh, Crom.
Crom and Robin, Emblem of Bonds. Overwhelm.
Now I know
foes
those are
with sword
the
and magic
Awakening guys,
attacks.
right?
Have it the wrong way around.
Veronica, Emblem of Heroes. I see you. Summon additional allies to fight for your cause.
That's the heroes, though,
Challenge
isn't it?
newly added missions to recruit these new emblems.
Okay.
And in Wave 4, a new story called Belxenologue will be unlocked.
Oh.
Thank you for answering our prayers.
Who is it that's putting your world in danger now?
Watch out!
Nobody plays male Aaliyah. What are you doing?
Wave 2 of the Fire Emblem Engage expansion pass for the Fire Emblem Engage game launches on the Nintendo Switch system.
There we go. Later today.
Take control of your destiny.
Is anyone actually excited for Fire Emblem DLC, by the way? Like, I sort of enjoyed the game. I completed it a few days ago. I thought it was okay. The story was pretty bad, in my opinion. But
In this narrative adventure,
I don't know.
harness your divine
I'm
gift
hoping
of
that there are some
clairvoyance
like major
to
story
travel
stuff
between worlds.
going on in the DLC that
See the
can
future
change my mind on it. Because
and
I enjoyed the
decide
battles.
humanity's fate.
The maps were kind of
Many
sucky
branching story paths,
and kind of
along
bland,
with a riveting
but the actual
soundtrack by
control
Celeste
using those
composer
emblems
Lena
was
Raine
fun.
set the
So
stage for your journey. Eventually, you'll side with one of the 6
hopefully we'll get some
aspirations
really
like
good
Bond,
DLC and it'll be worth it.
power,
Worth the extra, what,
or chaos
20
to
bucks that we
change
paid for the
story's
DLC?
outcome. To which destiny do you aspire? Harmony: The Fall of Reverie launches first for consoles on Nintendo Switch this June. These games will have you rolling.
Okay. Oh, there it is.
Octopath Traveller 2 is just around the corner.
Yes, do we get a demo?
After today's Nintendo Direct, a demo containing the game's opening hours.
I
will be
knew it.
available on
I
Nintendo
knew it.
eShop.
Oh, well, let's...
8 new stories await. Which path will you take first?
I will definitely
Who
do a
will
video
you allies
looking
be?
at the
And where will your journey
at the
lead
demo
you?
of this.
Venture through a brand new world.
That's a
with
shock!
Octopath Traveller 2, launching on Nintendo Switch February 24th. Keep it rolling. Run around and collect oodles of objects.
That's
in this
why we're
remaster
rolling.
Of We Love Katamari.
I'm going to check if it's on the eShop so I can download it.
Roll in a classroom, a zoo, and space? New features include playing as the young
You're not a fan
hero
of
Cosmos in
Engage,
5 new
Stephen?
challenges.
I understand. I mean,
And taking
a lot of
photos
the
with
characters
selfie
seem
camera.
very, very, like, superfluous.
We Love Katamari Reroll plus Royal Reverie comes to Nintendo Switch June 2nd. In addition, active Nintendo Switch online
Ruffle, I
members
very
can
much
play a
appreciate
free-game
you
trial
just
of Katamari
dicking
Damacy
around in the
Reroll.
stream. I very much appreciate it. Thank you.
Combine the powers of the sun and moon to fend off evil
Oh,
in
what's
this
this?
turn-based RPG. Freely traverse a breathtaking world Meet characters from all walks of life.
Wow, this looks really good.
Devastate foes with timed attacks in battle.
Okay, Chrono Trigger
Complement your journey with enchanting melodies
vibes here.
and retro-inspired tunes from the renowned Yasunori Mitsuda, a
Okay.
guest composer for the game. Sea of Stars sails onto Nintendo
Oh,
Switch
Sea of Stars, of
August
course.
29th.
Oh, we've got
free
a
demo
date
will
for it
launch
now.
later
Wow,
today
okay.
on Nintendo eShop.
A demo for this too. Holy crap,
Check it out
okay.
in this free-to-play online multiplayer
Great. Sea of Stars
showdown.
on there too.
Form two
Let's
teams of
do
three
a
and
search for that
challenge others
first.
to lightning-fast battles, air hockey style. Use each striker's skills to dominate each match. Change the course trajectory from afar. Block areas to gain the advantage.
Don't mind me.
Or knock opponents out of the arena with explosive
Let's see if it's on there yet.
Omega Strikers slides onto Nintendo Switch April 27th.
No, it's not on there yet.
Pre-orders for this free-to-play game begin today on Nintendo eShop. Dive back into the sprawling
No,
labyrinth.
they're bringing this to Switch.
A collection of the first 3 Etrian Odyssey
Oh,
games is
man.
coming to Nintendo Switch, remastered in HD.
Oh, I
New
might have to get
treasures lie
this.
deep within a
I've always
massive
wanted to like
labyrinth.
an Etrian Odyssey
Its
game,
paths
but I've
are
never been
intertwined,
able to get into
and
it.
vicious monsters lurk in the shadows. A blank map is your only guide.
Oh, wow.
By drawing the map as you explore, you can progress even further.
Damn, I might have to get this. When does this
Venture
come
into the
out?
labyrinth with 5 adventurers. As the guild leader, you'll assign them roles, like the Allied Defending Protector or the ultra-fast Dark Hunter. But be warned, every adventure is fraught with danger. Should you fall in battle, you can change your team and learn new skills to strengthen your party before challenging the labyrinth again. 24 newly drawn character illustrations are included. Plus, take
These were
advantage
always
of
meant to
new
be really, really
difficulty
good, but I
options
never got
and
into
a new
them.
auto-mapping function for smoother exploration.
Yeah, I'm
X-Men
kinda
Odyssey
wondering-
Origins Collection
June, okay.
launches on Nintendo Switch June 1st. Each game in the collection
I did
will
wonder
also be
how
available
like the
separately
mapping would work
Nintendo eShop.
on the Switch, because
Pre-orders
those used to be
begin
on like the
today
DS
on
and
Nintendo
3DS, so
eShop.
you had like the second screen for mapping. Here it is.
Your tactical
Is this
skills
today as
ready.
well? Come on, say it's today.
Calling all strategy fans. The Advance Wars 1+2 Reboot Camp game is only a couple of months away.
Couple of
Join
months?
Andy,
Oh,
Max,
wow, okay.
Sammy, and more in 2 full story campaigns, each one filled with colorful turn-based tactical action.
I'd heard
Plus,
it was this
strategic
week,
puzzles across
but
a
hey.
multitude of modes. Design
2
your
months
own
is better
maps
than
and
not
share
having
them
any
with friends.
information about it.
Plus, go head-to-head in local and online play.
Online play.
Advance Wars 1+2 Reboot Camp comes
April
to Nintendo Switch
21st.
April 21st.
Huh.
Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop.
Okay. Wow, we're seeing some great like
A new
RPGs in this
story will unfold
direct.
in the Kirby's
This has really
Return to
worked out for
Dreamland
me.
Deluxe game.
I would have been upset if it wasn't going to
Megalore, the
show any
interdimensional
RPGs.
traveler from the main adventure, has lost his powers and must escape the realm between dimensions.
What's that? That's Sea of Stars, Octopath Traveller 2, Advance Wars Reboot, Etrian Odyssey.
All he can do now
Damn,
is a
okay.
basic attack and jump. To regain Magalore's powers, you'll need to collect magic points by defeating enemies.
Great.
With magic points, different abilities can be restored and enhanced.
This character will be shit until you go so far through the game.
Magalore's levitation, or increase his attack range. The order in which you restore his powers is up to you.
But there will be a guided
20
way, because
interdimensional
one
stages
way
to
will make it
explore.
super duper difficult to actually do anything.
Up to 4 players on the same system
Yeah, of
can
course.
venture through this mysterious realm together.
Are you all allowed to have different like skills though,
Magalore
or do you
restore
have
his
to share the
and
same
safely
powers?
return to his world? You can access this new epilogue after clearing story mode.
I think I have that game, but I didn't play it very much. It came out like 2 or 3
After
years
today's
ago, didn't
Nintendo
it?
Direct, a demo will be available on Nintendo eShop. A Up to 4 players can play a specially arranged
I wonder why
demo
they're
with
actually going back
select
to
stages
this.
and
I'm guessing
sub-games.
they haven't got anything Kirby
Kirby's
related in
Return
the
to
in the
Dreamland
pipeline.
Deluxe
So
launches on the Nintendo Switch system February 24th. Pre-orders are available now.
Oh, wait,
on
it's a new
Nintendo
game?
eShop.
it is pretty much an
We
RPG.
hope you're
Yeah.
looking forward to the new story.
I didn't realize
in
this was
Kirby's
going
Return
on.
To Dreamland Deluxe. Next, here's some news about Nintendo Switch Online. Please take a look at this.
Haha, we have GoldenEye. You can't play it online anywhere else. Is that what you're going to tell us? That is a Game Boy. Oh, check that out.
Game Boy games are being added to Nintendo Switch Online.
Man, we'll just...
On Nintendo Switch, you can play these games anytime, anywhere,
So-
just like you could back in the day.
Okay, so there's... Is that a Game Boy Color game?
Let's
Game Boy
introduce
Color
the games
Zelda?
that will be available at launch.
Or are they just straight up Game Boy games?
Tetris. Arrange
I
the following
I
Tetris
literally
rules
have
and
that
aim for a
thing
high
behind me
score.
right now.
Super Mario Land 2, 6 golden coins.
Oh, look how...
Reclaim the castle that Wario
Look how it
stole
looks.
from you.
That's where
The
Wario
Legend of
comes from,
Zelda,
isn't it?
Link's Awakening DX.
That's a Game Boy
Awaken the
Color game,
Windfish
yeah.
To escape Koholint Island.
I wonder if you'll have any Pokemon games. I bet they don't. I bet there's no Pokemon games in this.
Gargoyle's Quest. Save the Ghoul Realm as Firebrand from the Ghosts and Goblins series. Game & Watch Gallery 3. Play an assortment of Game & Watch titles.
I am all right. Thank you very much for offering me those
Alone
crappy
in the
games.
Dark. The New Nightmare.
Oh no!
Solve a murder mystery on
Alone in the Dark.
supernatural
I haven't thought of
Shadow
Alone in the Dark in an
Metroid
eon.
2, Return of Samus. Destroy the Metroids hiding on planet SR-388.
I've never heard of that Metroid game. There's probably a reason
Wario
for that.
Land 3. Traverse a world that changes between day and night based on your actions.
Warrior's butt is on fire. Okay.
Kirby's Dream Land.
Yep, I've
Float,
played that.
inhale, and spit out enemies
That's-
in Kirby's debut title.
There is a NES or SNES version of this game that has already been...
You can use the Game Boy,
You can already get that.
Game Boy Pocket, or Game Boy Color screen filters. Up to 2 players can play compatible games together locally or online.
Okay.
More games will be added in the future.
Pokemon trading card game, but not the proper Pokemon
And-
games, of course. Oh, wait. Okay. It's a Game Boy Advance. What are you going to give us, though?
Game Boy Advance games are being added to
okay.
Nintendo Switch Online Plus expansion pack. Here are the games that you can play at launch. Super Mario Advance
I mean,
4,
I
Super
play
Mario
Golden
Brothers
Sun.
3.
Have we
Play
got a Golden
38
Sun on
extra
here?
levels from the Nintendo e-reader accessory. WarioWare Inc. Mega Micro Games. Experience the origins of the lightning-fast micro games.
I've heard of that one. That's meant to be quite good.
Kuru Kuru Kururin. Guide the spinning stick to the goal without hitting obstacles.
I also heard of this game. Jeez.
Mario Kart Super Circuit.
Yeah, because
Race
you know
the
nobody
first
has
Mario Kart game created
weirdly
for
enough
a
nobody
global
has a
system.
Mario Kart game to play on their Nintendo Switch.
Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga. Venture through a zany world and fight with equally zany attacks.
I heard that was quite good as well, but I never played
The
it.
Legend of Zelda, the Minish Cap. Shrink
Same.
to miniature
Same with
size
this.
and dive into a big adventure. Local and online play is supported for compatible games, and up to 4
Or you could
players
just
can
play Mario
together.
Kart 8. Like, what the hell are you doing? Everybody has
More games
Fire
will be
Emblems
added to
on
this
there.
library as
We got a
well.
Fire Emblem and Golden Sun. Golden Sun, I see it.
After this presentation, you can play these Game Boy titles with the Nintendo Switch Online membership. Or play both Game Boy and
Hey,
Game
if
Boy
you
Advance
want a way
titles
to
with
play
Nintendo
Golden Sun
Switch
that,
Online Plus
you know,
expansion
isn't
pack
on an
membership.
emulator or on an actual Game Boy Advance, that's an option for you, I suppose.
Select Game Boy titles will be
Dude, show me that Game
playable
Boy.
on Nintendo Switch.
Show me it's on, dude.
And after today's Nintendo Direct, you'll be able to play the Game Boy and Game Boy Advance titles we introduced. Please look forward to more information about Nintendo Switch Online.
It's
and
stuff like
Nintendo
this
Switch
that makes me
Online
wonder
Plus
about, like,
expansion pack in the future.
Nintendo. Like, they don't
Let's see a
understand
few
that
more
people
headlines.
emulate games.
The original Metroid Prime game is remastered on Nintendo Switch.
Again. Didn't they come out, like... Didn't Metroid Prime get remastered at some point? On the Wii? This is the first-person one, right? I tried to play that game. I didn't like it. The first person perspective kind of put me off it. Yeah. I think I tried to play it with... What was it on? GameCube? The control scheme was just really odd. Because obviously it wasn't twin stick. Okay.
The first Metroid Prime game, originally released on the Nintendo GameCube system, has been remastered for Nintendo Switch. Explore
this game has its fans, so I'm sure somebody's happy about this, but I'm not one of them.
To this alien planet that meets the eye. Visors are the key to your adventure. They'll help you discover info and clues on how to progress. Depending on the situation, a certain visor may be required. When
you can tell I didn't get very far in the game.
Them in your sights with a lock-on
a lot of this stuff is stuff I've not seen.
With beams, missiles, bombs.
I gotta say, actually, like, I have a GameCube still, and the only game I really played on that was Fire Emblem Path of Radiance.
Allowing you to move around while separately changing your point of view.
How about they remaster Serious Sam? Wow. I'm pretty sure they did do that, Ruffle.
Among other control options.
A port on Switch.
With your preferred play style.
Didn't that game have like a bunch of swearing and stuff? I could see the Switch audience not probably going for that.
Nintendo eShop later today. The physical version of the game will be available in stores February 22nd. Put your master detective skills to the test.
That's a demon girl, okay.
This is the World Detective Organization.
Naturally, with cats with wings.
A trainee detective, and Shinigami, the spirit haunting him.
Oh, is this a
strange incidents within Kanai?
Oh, that art style is very
controlled by Amaterasu Corporation.
Oh my god. They made the detective games.
Alongside
yeah, Spike
detectives
Chunsoft.
Of the organization. Each one has a supernatural ability that can prove useful during investigations.
I can make the floor grow green.
Detect heartbeats and whispers with audio aptitude.
I can make my ears fart.
And witness past crime scenes with post-cognition. These abilities can be shared.
These games definitely have like a real like hardcore fan base, but the art style never did anything for me.
After collecting enough evidence,
these last few games have looked better, but they still like this anime style just seems.
Spot the inconsistencies.
I don't know, the faces always seem like really lifeless to me.
Master Detective Archives Rain Code launches on Nintendo Switch June 30th.
Wings of the Heart.
Take flight once more.
I feel like I've heard of this.
A remastered collection of both Bot games, originally released on
I never
the
played
Nintendo
these.
GameCube system, is coming to Nintendo Switch.
Huh.
After a long and peaceful era on the floating islands above Earth, the Empire's conspiracy looms closer.
See, I never knew if these were actually good games because they were the only RPGs you could get on the GameCube.
Across two different eras of war.
Yeah, Danganronpa's made by Spike Chunsoft. Ruffle. That's why they remind you of that.
You'll visit various locales and team up with like-minded allies.
Were these good games?
Battles are fought using cards called Magnus.
I've heard some people say that they're classics, and I've heard some people say they're very mid.
Determined by
so
the attributes and combinations of your cards, which are randomly dealt from the deck.
Okay, it's a card game. No wonder it's coming back. Everything's a card game these days.
Second decisions to edge closer to victory.
Also, what the hell was that?
Revelations will come to light in
a
the
weird
skies above and
rubber
the
guy.
Below.
Very odd.
Baten Kaitos 1 and 2 HD Remaster soars onto Nintendo Switch.
Wow,
this
another
summer.
RPG.
Dive into your new fantasy life.
Oh, is this a Stardew Valley type game? I mean, with that kind of bridge, it kind of looks like
fantasy life game.
what do we call it? Animal Crossing.
while exploring.
Yeah, this
a
is Animal Crossing,
once
isn't it?
island. You'll
This is
meet
Animal Crossing, but you don't
mysterious
like
girl-
animals, so we got a game for you.
Then travel between past and present to make the island your own.
Can you be the robot?
Become a woodcutter, angler, cook,
How is this not being like sued by
paladin,
Nintendo
magician,
for
and more.
basically just making Animal Crossing but with no animals in it?
To develop the island.
Okay, so there's combat. There's not really combat in Animal Crossing, so that's different, I
This
suppose.
life is yours to live.
Oh, thank God, somebody gave me permission to live my life.
After 1,000
I'll see you all
years,
later.
the
I don't want to be doing this
restoration
anymore.
is about to begin. Fantasy Life on, the girl who steals time.
Cool. Eh. Oh, level 5. I haven't seen a level 5 game in a long time. What's this? Hey, Professor Layton! I mentioned Professor Layton not long ago. When was the last Professor Layton game, actually? The New World of Steam. Is that all we get? Way poor.
Wave 4 is racing in.
Oh, Wave 4. The auto CC is
Yoshi's
pretty good
Island.
there.
A brand new course is zooming into Wave 4 of the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Booster
You see,
Course
I can't
Pass
understand why you would
DLC.
make such a big deal of like having the Game Boy version of Mario Kart when you have this.
Mario, who originally
You know?
hit the track in Mario Kart Double Dash, is also being added to Wave 4.
I mean, I have this pass. My family will love playing this, playing more of this. So
Wave 4 of the Mario
where does this
Kart
come
8
out?
Deluxe Booster Course Pass DLC for the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe game
Mm-hmm.
races onto the Nintendo Switch system this spring.
this spring. So not a definitive
Active
date, but
Nintendo
soon.
Switch Online Plus expansion pack members can enjoy this DLC at no additional cost. The DLC can also be purchased on its
Huh.
own.
Okay. We have 1 minute left, by the way, of the direct. So. Oh, there's the Mega Man collection. I'm guessing we're gonna have some quick bites of other games, and then we're probably gonna get some. That blank game looks really cool, by the way. We're probably gonna see Breath of the Wild 2 in a moment. So, no front mission, which is kind of a bummer, but I'm sure we'll see something soon. Have a nice death? Huh. That looks interesting. I mean, if you like that sort of Silk Song type gameplay. Hey, I love me a good baseball game. That could be fun. Ah, Disney Dreamlight Valley. My daughter's played a little bit of this. It seemed interesting. It's basically Stardew Valley, but with Disney characters. Tales of Symphonia Remastered, that's coming out in, what, the end of this week? No, the end of next week. Okay. I have that already,
Thank you
so...
for staying with us so far. This will be our last segment. Please take a look.
You're not straight up saying it's Breath of the Wild 2? I mean, that's what it is, isn't it? This seems like a good point to tell everybody that I've not played Breath of the Wild 1. I just never got around to it.
Rise, rise, my servants. Sweep over Hyrule. Eliminate this kingdom and her allies. Leave no survivors.
It is funny, isn't it, how the Pokemon game is like, oh, but we can't squeeze any more out of the system, and then you see something that looks like this.
But Link, I am not sure you'll be able to stop him.
I'm gonna plummet to my death then! This does look incredibly cool, though. Maybe I should play the first game, eh? People seem to like that game. Ruffle has never played a Zelda game. I played a couple. I'm okay with them. I can take them or leave them. But that Breath of the Wild game was incredibly well liked. We know when this is coming out, don't we? It's in like 3 months' time or something like that.
Please, lend him your power.
Yeah, there we go. 12th of May. Damn you and your American numbering system for days and months.
That was The Legend of Zelda: Tears of the Kingdom, the latest entry in the Legend of Zelda series. In addition to the standard version, a collector's edition of the game containing various items
We
will
like
release on
money.
launch day. A new amiibo figure of Link from this game
We really
will
like
also
money.
be available on the same day. We hope you're looking forward to Link's latest grand adventure.
Takeshi-san, thank you
That's
very
all
much for
today's
today.
Nintendo Direct. Thank you for watching.
All right. Well, that was the Nintendo Direct for February 2023. I thought we had a good time there looking for RPGs on this RPG Watch. Let's see, what did we see? We saw Advance Wars 2. It's going to be a couple of months from now. It's going to be in April. We saw that an Octopath Traveller 2 demo was coming out, which I'm definitely going to have a look at tomorrow. We got some more Fire Emblem Engage DLC. That's coming out today, I think. That is just basically a couple of more paralogs and 6 more emblems, I think. That if you've played Engage and you don't have the DLC, by the way, the DLC emblems are incredibly broken. They're very, very strong. So I would imagine these are going to follow the same suit. What else did we have? A Sea of Stars demo, which I'll definitely be checking out, and I'll probably do a video on. That is basically a fantasy Chrono Trigger looking game. It's by an indie developer, I'm pretty certain. That's going to be coming out sometime in the next few months as well. That looks incredibly impressive. And we also saw an Etrian Odyssey collection, which I probably am going to get. That's going to come out in, I think that's April too. I think I probably will get that. I've wanted to like an Etrian Odyssey game. I just never really got into them. So that is a pretty good direct. We saw some really interesting stuff. I would, if you have a Nintendo Switch, I would definitely go take a look at the Octopath Traveller 2 demo and the Sea of Stars demos. They look very, very good. Ruffle saying Sea of Stars looks very promising. Octopath Traveller 2 is pure hype. Pure hype in a good way or a bad way. You can go either way on that. The Fire Emblem stuff seems like fan service to make people who haven't played it play. Yes, that's exactly what the whole emblem system is. What I would say about that, though, is that the emblems actually make you have a lot more choices and make the combat palatable. Whereas previous games haven't always done that for me in the Fire Emblem series. What I will say about quickly about the Fire Emblem Engage, though, is that the maps and the enemies that you fight are really bland and boring. It's the emblems that get you through that game. And not much else, to be honest. I didn't really like... We could have done with a lot less characters, more interesting story, and everything else around it. But the actual emblems and the system that they put together there was actually pretty fun. But yeah. You like the concept of Octopath Traveller in general. That's why I play the gacha. So, hype in a good way. Okay, well. That's going to do it just about. So I thank everybody for joining me. If you liked what you saw and you aren't already subscribed to my channel, please feel free to do so. I cover RPGs, weirdly enough, on here, and we'll be having some more stuff to do with those coming out soon. So that's about it. Thanks for joining me, and I'll see you all next time. Ciao.